Hey everyone, it's Chris, and I've noticed something really interesting working with high-performing business owners. A lot of them aren't exhausted because they're working non-stop. They're exhausted even on lighter days. They sleep, they take time off, they slow things down, and yet somehow they still feel worn down. So in this video, I want to break down why that happens, what kind of tired this actually is, and what most people misunderstand about energy, especially if you're someone who carries a lot of responsibility. So there's a kind of tired that sleep doesn't actually touch. It's not physical exhaustion, and it's not lack of discipline. It's not motivation. It's what happens when your mind never fully powers down. You might be resting your body, but mentally, you're still holding unfinished decisions, anticipating problems, keeping track of everything, staying alert just in case. So even when work stops, your system never actually stands down. That's why rest feels ineffective. Your body is off, but your nervous system is still on. So let's talk about why small tasks drain you more than big ones. This is something that people find really confusing. They'll tell me, I handled a big project just fine, but for some reason when I was answering emails, I felt wiped out. That's because energy isn't drained by effort alone. It's drained by mental load. Small tasks often carry context switching, emotional regulation, decision pressure, uncertainty, the need to be on. Your brain isn't tired from doing the task, it's tired from holding everything else at the same time. When too many things stay open in your mind, even small actions feel heavy. So why do you feel drained on easy days? This is another common experience. I didn't even work that much today. Why do I feel exhausted? That's because your system doesn't measure effort, it measures readiness. If you're constantly available, responsive, alert, waiting for the next thing, your nervous system is never going to relax. Even light days feel heavy when your system never gets the signal. You're done. You can stand down now. That constant readiness quietly drains you over time. So let's remember something. You're not lazy, you're overstimulated. This is where most people get hard on themselves. They say, I want to work, but I can't start. And they assume it's laziness or lack of discipline. But most of the time, it's overstimulation. Too many inputs, too many open loops, too many expectations pulling you at once. Your nervous system isn't resisting work, it's trying to protect itself. Motivation doesn't just disappear, it gets buried under overload. So why is it that even when everything is fine, you still feel worn down? Well, this is the quiet one. Nothing is technically wrong. No crisis, no emergency, but yet you still feel worn down. That happens when pressure becomes normal. You adapt, you cope, you carry more, but the load never leaves. It just becomes more familiar to you. So on the outside, everything looks like it's fine, but internally, your system is tired. That's not failure, that's accumulation. Here's the shift that most people miss. Energy isn't just about how long you work, it's about how many roles you hold at once, how many decisions stay open, how often your system feels on. When energy doesn't return, it's usually because nothing ever fully ends. If this video resonated with you, it doesn't mean that something is wrong with you. It means you've been carrying a lot lately, quietly. And in the next videos, I'm gonna start breaking down why boundaries matter here and how energy actually gets protected. Not through motivation, but through structure. If this helped put language to what you've been feeling lately, please feel free to like, subscribe, drop a comment so you don't miss what's coming next. I'll see you in the next one.